afternoon to our televiewers. My name is Dr. Anacleto Belleza Millendez, the founder of the Beautiful Heart Foundation. And today is a special day. I'm here in National City in San Diego to celebrate the birthday of my dear friend, Porfina Boodgie Arce. And she will teach us how to cook one Filipino recipe we call dinuguan, and her version of the dinuguan is quite different, and we will showcase this in the Beautiful Heart Show. And before we go into the ingredients and the step-by-step way of cooking dinuguan, I would like her to introduce herself again. Ma'am, good morning, good afternoon.
Morning.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning. My name is Boodgie Arce. I'm one of the locals here in San Diego, actually National City, where I live in the senior housing. And I'm so happy that my friend, Dr. Millendez, here has flown all the way from San Francisco to come down for our birthday celebration. I said
Yeah,
our because his birthday is coming up.
yes, and you won't mind if you will tell us how old you are today?
I am. I have passed my diamond year. Let's put it that way.
Uh-huh. And yet you look very healthy. The way you look, just looking at your body, you have maintained an ideal body weight. What is the secret there?
Uh, my secret is my good genes, and then eating habits like eat slow and eat 4 times a day. Um, After surviving my cancer, I had colon cancer, and it's been 10 years that I am a survivor. And I do not partake meat or red meat, mostly vegetables, fish,
Mhm.
and take care of your diet.
Yeah, for our viewers' information, Boodgie is also a healer. Um, Tell us about your gift of healing, Boodgie.
Well, there was a time that I suffered a lot of depression or lack of interest in surviving with the many unfortunate incidents like uh, being held up with a gun on my head, and I had to find a way to cope up with the many trials that I have. So I met someone who was doing healing through holistic, and I was taught that method, and all the medicines in the world weren't able to heal what I was feeling. And it was the holistic way that I was able to cope and survive. So
Il-
now I would like to share that gift. It's a gift from the Holy Spirit
yeah,
to those who may need. Yeah.
yeah. In our previous interviews, I think about 9 years ago or 10 years ago, I had it uploaded in YouTube that I was Buddhist patient demonstrating holistic healing.
Mm.
And today, since we believe that food is medicine, she will show us a healthy way of cooking dinuguan. So again, I would like to greet her again a happy, happy birthday, and we will start the demonstration now.
I'm going to show and demonstrate the recipe for dinuguan, which was requested by our host on TV, Dr. Millendez. I will show you step by step. We start with onions. Alright,
Okay,
woo!
exhibition.
Onions and let's see, we'll have lots of garlic.
Okay, so onion and garlic. But of course, to save time while you're doing that, you're already tenderizing
We're
the
tenderizing the
pork ears, of course.
You wash the pork ears very well.
Hmm.
And see, you do not totally cook it, but half cook.
Half cooked, just enough to slice it into small pieces.
Yes. I always try to remove the pork taste while boiling by putting some.
And maybe by boiling that, you also try to dissolve the fats in the pork ears, some of the fats.
Yes, this is garlic powder.
Mm.
Uy.
So right there while boiling, you already add the flavor of the garlic.
And some bay leaf
Mm-hmm.
to remove the
Smell and the taste.
smell.
Yeah. But that is really a healthy herb also, bay leaf. Okay, so you start that because it will take a few minutes to tenderize the pork ears. Okay, then you can have your onions.
Usually it's the white onions, but I forgot.
Yeah, but they say the red one is also a healthy variety of onions. And they look a lot because you have so much of pork ears that will feed how many? Maybe 50 people? Huh?
More than.
Yeah, 50 people. So you may need a big container later. Okay. So it doesn't matter if your onions are the white one or the red one. And of course, you have your garlic. And really, you have to wash it well. You know, so there's no need for ginger then. No ginger.
Where are the pork? have to be very clean when you are doing
Organized as well.
the pork.
Yeah. There has to be a system, especially it takes a lot of cooking time to make the pork tender. So that's another part of the pork that you use, not only the ears, the the meat and the fat part. So this can feed 50 people, but in terms of dollar value, we spent like 60 to 70 dollars for the meat, the pork ears. I would think how many pounds of pork?
Pork is 14 pounds.
14 pounds.
14 to 15 pounds.
14 to
But
15
this
pounds.
is for a party. If you're just cooking for yourself.
Yeah, but something that is good to consider, especially that we have also a feeding program for malnourished children, and what we usually give is the arroz caldo chicken. But this is a good option, Boodgie, for children. Is it safe? No, not safe for children. Dinuguan. Why? Because so it is just
This is a delicacy that is used.
for adults. What's wrong if children would eat dinuguan?
I would not recommend it for children.
But
Number one, they get grossed out with the.
they get what?
They get grossed out with knowing that it comes from pork blood.
Oh, but in the Philippines, the children just eat dinuguan as part of their viand, Yeah, but maybe here in the U.S., was any to think that it is out of pork blood, or sometimes I hear of people telling this kind of food as Bloody Mary
Chocolate meat.
or chocolate milk. Wow.
Chocolate meat.
Oh, chocolate meat because it's colored red. Wow. Okay. So, other than the pork meat and the skin and the ears and the fats, the central ingredient will be the pork blood, which you can buy fresh or frozen here in the U.S. Since Boodgie Arce, our mentor chef, who is trying to demonstrate the step-by-step way of cooking dinuguan, I am helping her as well in terms of chopping the pork ears, and this is now the pork ears that I chop into smaller pieces. So those were the poor ears earlier that was shown being tenderized, and so also the pork meat is part of it has also been chopped into small pieces like this, and of course the rest of the meat is still boiling here. Okay, so and we also have chopped already the onions here, and later the garlic, and we are preparing now to thaw the frozen pork blood. Okay, so let's continue this demonstration until it's fully cooked as dinuguan in a few minutes. Action.
Good afternoon. We're now continuing with the recipe of dinuguan. Okay. We have the garlic, chopped garlic, chopped onions, and cut up pork and pork ears. These are the only two that I use for my recipe. I do not use intestines and or the snout, which are normally used back home. We have the frozen blood that I will be using. I combined pork and beef blood. Okay, so we're ready to fry. And we are going to pour the oil enough to fry this. I always put the onions first because the garlic tends to burn easily. I'm using red onions right now, but usually it's going to be the yellow onions you can use. Chopped garlic. You brown the garlic. It smells good. Like our garlic's getting brown. I'll put putting in first the ears, up ears. The technique I have learned in while you are sauteing is now you add part of your condiments, which is salt, and pepper, so that the meat will absorb these condiments while you're cooking it. instead of putting it last. Now you add some of the meat. Especially the fatty parts so they can fry well and the fats will come out. Easier because we are cooking so much. And do with one, you have to use. You have to continuously saute so that the bottom will not burn. After sauteing the meat, we now put the vinegar. Okay, that is to take away the pork taste. You know, when you are cooking pork, sometimes the taste is too much porky. So after the vinegar, we pour the rest of the this is the extract from the meat that you boiled, the pork meat. And let your let it boil to soften your meat, and then we will add the pork blood later. We're now in the process of waiting for the meat to soften up, but I added some sugar for this to taste. Maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of sugar. By putting this, we combine the 3 tasty ingredients, which is the vinegar, the salt, pepper, and sugar. The combination of which makes your meat very tasty. You have to be on top of it continuously, trying never to burn the bottom. We now add our pepper. And we add all this pepper because some people like to break it down to make it a little spicy. But one of the last ones to add are pepper. There are several kinds of pepper. Here we commonly use the yellow pepper. You can also use the Ilocano pepper, the curly peppers. This adds not only to the flavor but to the odor of the dinuguan. We're almost ready to add the last ingredient, which is the pork blood. We're now in the final stage of our cooking lesson for the dinuguan, and the last ingredient, why it's called dinuguan, is the pork blood. And I also mix part beef blood because of the consistency. Pour and mix right away. Voila!
Okay, so we have shown to the viewing public how Tita Boodgie's dinuguan is prepared, and of course the final verdict will be the testing. I will taste the how delicious it is, and it is really my wish. And it took me to fly from San Francisco to San Diego just for the craving of eating Tita Boodgie's version of Filipino Food for Health, dinuguan. We'll try it now, Tita Boodgie. Okay, let's try it. Wow, wow. It has a chunk of meat there.
Very hot. Mainit.
Good. Yeah, this is the. I have not even tried the pork ears, but that is the chunk of meat. But by the taste alone, it's really authentic Filipino dinuguan without the addition of intestines and liver and some other organs. This is just pure meat from the pork and from the ears of the pork. Plus, of course, the combination of pork blood and beef blood. Again, thank you for watching. May God bless all of us. Of course, last words from our mentor, chef.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Watch the celebration in the next few minutes. Thank you.
Duwal-duwal na yan.
I am so blessed to have such friends that die with me. I hope you enjoy the food. And now I'm into the prayer.
Okay.
Okay.
Prayer naman na.
I will do the prayer.
Prayer.
Thank you. Heavenly Father, let's bow our head in prayer. Heavenly Father, it's almost Lent season right now. It's time for us to remember that you died for us so that we can live. Today is my birthday, and every year I celebrate my life because you gave it to me. And I always thank you for all the blessings I receive. First of all, for the friends, for the loving families, for everyone around me who lends a helping hand when I am down. Bless each one that's here today. May they have good health and long life as well. Bless those who are less fortunate than I, the people in the streets and those who are divorced in calamities. Lord, be with them. Those who are greatly ill, touch them with your healing hand. Bless the food that we were partaking at this time. Bless those that prepared for us. May it give us strength and give us good spirits so may we continue our service. All this we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Boodgie. Happy birthday to you.
Ilang taon na? 16?
29. Where's the other cake?
Oh, fridge po.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Ano birthday song?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Boodgie. Happy birthday to you.
One more time.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Blow, blow. Ha? Light the candle.
Candle sa taas, madami.
Okay.
Well, I have 3 here, but it's better that way, no candles.
Yeah, because I don't I'm not sick, but I don't want to blow.
Okay.
Okay.
Birthday of a dear friend, Porfina Boodgie Arce, and I would like her to say something again.
I'm greeting my good friend, Dr. Millendez, Anacleto, my Toto. Happy birthday.
So, after the eating, what's next?
Dancing.
Dancing and
Singing.
singing. Okay, and then we will get to see footages of beautiful, healthy women in this building. And you can be, you should introduce, I met already a former model, Binibining Pilipinas. I'm excited about that background. Anyway, we'll have more of this later. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Boodgie.
What's your name?
My name is Becky.
Oh, I got
Happy
birthday,
Boodgie.
Nice now.
My name is Emma.
Happy birthday, my Boodgie. This is my favorite lady in the lobby all the time.
Ay, Tita B, happy birthday po.
Filipino, and he is very active in the Filipino American society. And he is a special, very happy birthday, and I'm not going to miss this special event.
Okay, once again, I would like to greet my dear friend. She's like a sister to me. We've been together for, say, 15 years. I met her way back in 2002 when we bought a house in Chula Vista. And then we stayed there for 2 years. Then we went back to the San Francisco Bay Area. But anyway, one of the reasons, other than celebrating her birthday, is to try this special microphone because I am known as the singing doctor. So I will try this if this is really worth. How much is this, Boodgie?
Anywhere between $28 to $49. You can afford this.
See?
microphone.
We are both stockholders of the manufacturer of this microphone. Joke. Okay. Anyway, very nice. Oh, elegant. So feel free later on to sing with us. Boodgie and I, we sing together. And we also dance. I also dance. But if you want to like my Facebook page, The Singing Doctor, I'm not a professional singer, but I have too much confidence in singing. Anyway, magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Ako po ay isang manggagamot na hindi yumaman sa pagdodoktor dahil inuna ko yung pagtulong sa ating mga kapatid na may hirap sa Pilipinas. So ako po ay nagtayo ng isang kawang gawa. Ang tawag ko ay the Beautiful Heart Foundation. Please like it on Facebook. We've been reaching out to the poorest of the poor in the Philippines by doing regular medical outreach programs, giving free medicines, giving free school supplies, and even doing feeding programs. So maybe one of these days, you join us as we go to the different islands in the Philippines. Remember, we have 7,109 islands in the Philippines. So far, I have only gone to 30 islands. So we have to explore those 7,109 islands in the Philippines by doing our medical outreach programs. So again, maraming salamat. Thank you so much, and we will enjoy the rest of the celebration.
Thank you.